welcome back to the channel. And for those of you who are here for the very first time over here at our YouTube channel, welcome and hello. I said it backwards, but the premise is that since you are here for the very first time, I am very happy to make your acquaintance. How do you do? But you only get one welcome, right? Because this is your first time here. You can't be getting more than one welcome if you've only been here once. If you're just testing out the waters. So here's what you do: you come back, you subscribe, and make sure that you come back so you can get more than one welcome, just like the rest of the fan bam. So guys, speaking of fan bams, as you can tell by the title of this video, I decided that like a whole family makeover I don't know why my brain farted so much just then. The whole family for my foster family challenge, every single one of the little nuggets needed a makeover badly. Like guys, like I was getting so sick of looking at the same outfits, the same like the same like things every time I went to go play with them. And don't get me wrong, like I love this challenge. Like I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, you know, I've had a lot of fun with it. So I was like, you know, I just really need to change up their looks. You know, we're going on 10 episodes. Tomorrow, the 9th episode is coming out, which is absolutely insane, you guys. Like, take a moment here, right? A lot of you are new. A lot of my subscribers right now who are probably watching this are brand spanking new, like, you know, and I am so grateful for you guys. Thank you. However, like, for me to be on episode 9 of anything, mind blowing. Like, I like, I'm almost speechless, you know, because I was not. I mean, like, obviously when I started the channel, this challenge was the first thing that I put on it. It was the very first video, the very first episode 1 of my foster family challenge. The challenge was made by Fantasia off of a mod made by Kawaii Stacy, and I like fell in love with that, and I was like, yo, this is what I want to be the beginning of my channel, you know, like, and that's what it was. And like my very first video has 84, well, the last time I checked it had 84 views. It might have a little bit more now, but yeah, guys, like that was my this was my first challenge ever. This is my first challenge, my first, like, you know, venture onto YouTube. And not only did it do well, you know, like did do pretty well, like the family is expanding, and they just like it's really wonderful. Like, you know, if you really sit back and think about it, but the fact that we're on 9 episodes, whoa, how did I do that? How did I do that? I don't know. You guys, wow, it's flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. As I'm gabbing, I'm flabbergasted. Gosh. But yeah, you guys, so for those of you who have not like watched the Foster Family Challenge, or just who are not, you know, caught up on it, you know, you might have seen a couple of episodes here and there. Essentially what it is Jade and Ed are parents, and well, they're not parents, they're adults, and they really wanted to have a humongous family. And because Jade did get pregnant with their biological child Caroline, the pregnancy was very The pregnancy was very tumultuous, and it was a very, very stressful pregnancy for her, very dangerous. And by the end of it, yay, we have a beautiful bouncing baby girl, but we no longer can have our own biological children. So Jade is no longer fertile. She had to get it all cut out and put in a little jar away for safekeeping, just because it was such a stressful pregnancy, and it was very dangerous for her and the baby. So now fast forward, Jade is a child and she is a spitfire, let me tell you. For those of you who have not seen the episodes, ooh, baby. But she God love her, you know. But she's a spitfire, and she didn't have any siblings. She was growing up an only child, and Jade and Ed decided to become foster parents because they did not want to let go of their dream of having that humongous family that they, you know, dreamed about, like all throughout them dating and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, that's essentially like the backstory for Jade and Ed, and they went from having, you know, their only biological child to having 7 kids in the house total. I did not miscalculate. Okay. There's 7 little kids in there, and 3 of them are toddlers. Why did I do that to me? Why did I do that to me? Tia, why did you do that to you? Girl, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. And I swear, guys, like the past couple of episodes, I just yell at them. Like, like I'm yelling at the screen like for the whole 20 minutes. It's terrible. It's terrible. What is she wearing? Oh goodness, that was terrible. That was ugly. Whew. I'm watching the glow up or the glow over as I'm chatting with you guys. But yeah, so okay, so yeah, they right now they have adopted Nicole, Blair, and David. So altogether, the official adopted bunch is just the 4 kids. 2 of them are toddlers. You know, David and Blair are toddlers. Nicole is a child. And the other foster kids, who you will also get to see in this glow over, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, so those are all the kids. So those are the kids that they have adopted, but the other kids still live there. I did get a couple of questions about the capacity for the lot and stuff like that. So I am not super duper savvy in like understanding like parameters and like laws and stuff like that. Not laws, but you know, like, I don't know, policies. But essentially the reason why I can have so many Sims on this lot with this family for this challenge is because the Sims that are technically foster children are not technical residents of my home. They're just kind of visitors who are staying there until they get adopted or until I adopt them, you know, whichever one happens first. So yeah, that's essentially why I can have so many Sims on the lot. I mean, it is the mod. It's a mod. Like I said, the mod is by Kawaii Stacy, and like that's the reason why. I mean, I couldn't get into specifics of how she done it. You know, who she had to call to get it figured out. You know, I don't know, but yeah. So that, like I said, that's essentially why I can have so many Sims on the lot and not be getting yelled at by EA because of it. So yeah, you guys. I when it came to the glow overs, I really wanted to just like test different waters, like really like challenge their looks with the kids and with the Sims, like with all the Sims that I had that are technically in the family. I wanted to kind of like change up their looks, like not super dramatically, but you know, I was kind of getting sick of looking at them, so I just wanted them to, you know, just like look like they're getting a little bit older, a little bit, you know, without actually aging them up. Like, you know, just making their hair just look like a little different, a little bit more mature, maybe, and also just with their clothes and their style, like it's kind of developing from, like, especially the children, like, because they're about to be teenagers here soon, or whenever they're becoming teenagers, I'm not exactly sure, but I just wanted it to look like, you know, there is some maturity happening here, there is some development happening, you know, they're getting a little bit more aware of their style choices, and, you know, it's not just all about wearing characters and being super colorful and being super fun, even though they're still super cute. So yeah, so yeah, you guys, and but when it came to the foster kids, I did not want to take too much away from what they look like, because you know it's still they're not my kids, even though they're in my house. So I mean, I didn't want them to walk around looking bogus and stuff, you know. But I also did not want to change up their aesthetic too much, because you know, like I said, they're not my kids, and they're unique in the way that they came, so I just didn't want to alter it too much. So yeah. I also wanted to like briefly touch on like this kind of like epidemic a little bit of what other simmers are also doing with their YouTube platforms, but I just didn't want to dedicate a whole video to it. You know, a lot of people are making videos called what I want or what I don't want to be in The Sims 4 for 2019, and I think it's a super duper idea, because like I've expressed to you guys before, like I really love feeling like I'm part of the simming community, because before I started this YouTube channel and before I started my Instagram, I really didn't feel like I was part of the community, and I didn't really know what was going on in it unless like one of the bigger YouTubing simmers mentioned it, and then I was like, oh, okay, well that's nice to know, thanks for the heads up, you know. So I just didn't want to dedicate an entire video to it, just because I just kind of feel like we're all kind of saying the same things, and, you know, like maybe if I would have made an entire video for it, then I don't know. I think that we're all asking for the same stuff. I mean, essentially, I mean, yeah, some people do disagree with other people, but I mean, for me, I feel like I'm kind of lining up with a lot of other simmers. So, I mean, and I don't have like a particular order for the things I'm about to say. I just felt like, you know, like just talking about it freely with you guys a little bit. So, I mean, something that I feel like I need, like super need, and it is not even an option at this point anymore, is university. Like, please, like, please, like, why don't we have this already? And why is it that it feels like EA is dragging their feet on it? Like, I don't understand, you guys. Like, I do not understand. Like, it boggles my brain that we don't have universities yet, and I just really hope that they do get to it in 2019, because it could just open up doors for so many different storylines, and I loved university in The Sims 2 and The Sims 3. I thought that it was amazing, and I really like the fact that it gives more career options. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, you're getting the college experience, and you're also, it gives use to the young adult stage of your life, instead of, you know, you just frolicking around until you become an adult, in the game. But, and like, obviously, we all know that there's mods for it, and I am definitely not one to turn my nose to a mod, but I don't want a type of university mod in my game, because I want EA to make it, like, and that might sound a little silly, and you're just like, oh, well, girl, you know, like, you're picking your poison, you could just download the mod. But I mean, honestly, I feel like, where's that, EA? I know you can do it. Like, so I would really like that back as soon as possible for The Sims 4, because, like, it improved, in my opinion, it improved a lot in The Sims 3 when we had university. So it's like, if you can improve so much from Sims 2 to 3 for the university, then imagine what Sims 4 is going to look like. So I just think that's going to be really, really awesome, and I just want it. I just want it really bad. And also, EA thought that they was slick when they gave us cats and dogs and did not give us all the animals in the barn, okay? Like, they gave us cats and dogs, raccoons, foxes, but they didn't give us horses. What? Like, whose idea was that? Like, whose idea was that? I just don't it's confusing and it's downright manipulative. Like it should not even be, it shouldn't even been a conversation to not give us several animals in the first animal pack. But you know, like that was just a real money grubber move for me. Like whenever like we found out that we were only getting cats and dogs. So yeah, I really want horses back. I miss being able to make, well, not to make, but to frolic around on like state, like at the stables. And I love horses. Like when I in college, I had a minor in equestrian assisted therapy. So I mean, I love horses. I loved going to the barn in my spare time. Like I had classes in the barn when I was in college. Like I mean, and now that I'm not in college, I miss going to the barn. I still go up there sometimes, be like, hey y'all, what's up? You know, I'm an alumni, hey. But yeah, you guys, like I really, really miss horses, and I like, it's just, I miss it. I miss it, point blank, period. I want horses, I want stables, and I want my Sims to be able to ride horses and learn how to ride them and things like that. So speaking of transportation, you probably think that I'm gonna say I want cars. Oh, it's not that I don't, right? Like I loved the cars and stuff in The Sims 2. And I know that probably sounds silly because we couldn't actually go anywhere. But I didn't need to. Like, I mean, and that's why I think that I like Sims 4 way more than I like The Sims 3, because I don't need to go every single place with my Sims. I truly don't. Like, when they, like, I have the Explorer mod in my game, and it's like the mod kind of gives you other rabbit holes for your Sims to go to like explore and go do other activities like shopping, going to get ice cream, going on a date without you actually having to go and facilitate the date. Like it's just, I mean, like, and when my Sims, like when it says like, oh, your Sims at the zoo, like in my mind they're at the zoo. I don't need to go with them all the time, and it gives them something to do so I can focus on a different part of my story, or so I can, like, you know, help another Sim build a skill or whatever. So like I like stuff like that, so I don't need like The Sims 3 where we was going everywhere that they was going. Like I just didn't need that. I mean, I don't currently need that. I mean, I like the idea of a semi-open world. I definitely think that is something that we should already have. Like, I don't, like, that's also confusing because, you know, we have El Salvador, which is basically a semi-open world. I mean, that's essentially what that whole place is. It's a semi-open world. So, I mean, maybe they were like kind of testing out what a semi-open world would look like with El Salvador, and now that they've seen it, they're just, maybe they will improve the other worlds to be like that world. I don't know, guys. That's what makes sense to me, though. Like that just makes logical sense to me. So maybe we'll see that, maybe we won't. I'm hoping that we will, because that would be awesome. Also, I would love for a pack to be here that is similar to activities from Sims 2. Like, Sims 2 was bae. Like, I really, really liked the Sims 3 Generations. Like, that was awesome because, I mean, I'm family-based when I play the game. So, I mean, I just like when there's things for my kids to do, when there's things for us to do as a family, things like that. So, I really, 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 really would like for Sims 4 to come out with something that is almost exactly like there's almost exactly like the activities pack from The Sims 2, because that was amazing. I loved it. Loved it. I loved the activities that we had in The Sims 2, and when they expanded it with the pack, or when they expanded it with the pack, it just made it that much better. Like, you had things to do no matter what age you were, no matter what time of the day it was. Like, there was always something to do, where in The Sims 4, like, I kind of had to scrounge around to find things for my Sims to do, unless, you know, we're talking about this challenge where they drive me crazy for the entire 20 minutes so I don't have to find anything for them to do. Like, that's a little different. But like for my Get Famous, I mean, how many times can we go to the karaoke bar? How many? And I mean, obviously I can download more things from the gallery and things like that, but like just strictly speaking of the things that EA has given us, well, I mean, there's not very much to do. So I definitely think that we need more to do that's not just going out, going to drink, going dancing, and then okay, now I'm about to get super petty and nitpicky. So so guys, like, what is the deal with them taking away the option for the Sims to dance together? Why did they do that? Like, why did they actually do that? Like, in The Sims 2, I mean, I vaguely remember it being in The Sims 3 just because I just can't think of that right now. I mean, it's 2:30 in the morning when I'm doing this voiceover, so excuse my brain. But you guys, like in The Sims 2, you could slow dance, like, and then like, you know, they would like reach down slowly and grab the other Sims' little booty while they were dancing, and it was so cute, and I loved it. Like, it was so cute. I stinking loved that, and I miss it. Like, where's the intimacy in this game? Like, where's the intimacy unless you have Wicked Whims? I mean, and that's just basically porn. So I don't know if I can say that. I might have to edit that out. But essentially what I'm saying is that like they took away so many like little intimate moments that were really awesome in the game. Like, and I don't get why they did that. I don't get why we have to have modders make mods to do essentially the same things that we were able to do for the past umpteen years with these other packs. Like, I don't get it. I mean, even with like the making out on the benches, like, I loved in The Sims 2 when like the teenagers would be on the couch and they would like just start sucking face, and it'd be so cute, and then they go all like super crazy, and one of them would throw the other one on the couch, and then they jump on top, and I'm just like, oh, so much passion, you know, so much passion. And now you have The Sims 4 where there's no passion. I mean, they look at each other endearingly, which is cute, but that's about it. Like, that's about it. I mean, and they kind of started that with The Sims 3 a little bit, because in The Sims 3 they also had taken away some of the really just like cute and intimate interactions, and so I would like that stuff back. I would like that stuff back. I think I got way more upset than what I intended to get about this stuff. So, I mean, yeah, guys, and let me definitely let me know what you guys think about the things that I have said that I would like back, or that I would like in 2019. I mean, like I said, I didn't see the point of doing a super long list of things, or even just putting a whole video dedicated to it. I mean, but I totally can if that's what you guys want. Like, if you guys want me to go more into detail and just like actually form a list, because basically all my list is gonna be is nostalgia from The Sims 2 and the things that I did like about The Sims 3. So I mean, but that it's essentially what everybody else is saying as well. So I mean, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, let me know if I kind of said anything that you guys also think that we need to have in 2019, and then you can tell me what you want in 2019 that I did not mention. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and at the end of it, you're gonna find a bunch of pictures of the kids out at the park. They all went to the park. They all went to the park the other day, and I decided to take pictures after their glow over. So that's what you're basically gonna get. You're not gonna get the before and afters like you normally do for like a makeover or a glow over, just because I didn't think it was necessary, and it's just cuter to see them out in public having fun. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel, because I appreciate it. That's simple as that. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it on this channel, because this channel is like a what? It's a warm hug, guys. And everybody likes warm hugs, not just Olaf. You guys have a fantastic Saturday, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.